Hello! Welcome to log 46 and day 1 of week 7. Connection. I'm gonna be honest right now, it's 9:08 p.m., right? Past the work cutoff. However, I did not do a lot of work today at all. And like, borderline intentionally. Yeah, it was just a really nice day out today, and I spent most of the day walking around outside and reading the Artist's Way book outside, and yeah, I mean, I had 2 classes today, of course, and I still, woke up early and did all the stuff. And I spent a lot of personal project time. Oh, and I locked myself out of my apartment, so I wasn't really able to go back to my computer monitor setup until 8 p.m. So I was kind of locked out of my work. And I went to 2 different volunteer events, which I need for a requirement for my honors college status. But that was it though. I'm officially done. I'm qualified. I did all the things I needed to do for honors college, so that was my last semester dealing with that, thank goodness. Though, yeah, I'm leaving for over a week in Italy. Tomorrow's a Wednesday, oh my gosh. Yeah, on Thursday. It's gonna be, yeah, I'll be leaving on Thursday. So, time's crunching. A little bit of a crunch time. I have a lot of assignments, a lot of things I would like to squeeze in before I leave. But yeah, I'm very tempted to just do a little bit tonight. I know it's past the 9 o'clock cutoff, but I mean, my other option is to maybe just wake up early tomorrow and do stuff then, which is always an option, but I don't know. I was very, I'm not gonna say I was loose with the timers because I stuck to the hour limits and stuff, but I wasn't really sure when was work time and when was project time, and then work time was class time today, which yes, that's work, and it was boring and I really didn't want to do it, but I did it because, I'm a college student, you gotta go to class. But I didn't have time to do my work. But I did a personal project time, I stuck to that, and I finished coloring a comic that I'd started a while ago. It was actually the one about work-life balance. It was some big metaphor for the jungle kind of thing. It was from log 40 that night. So I made that, or I might have made it log 41. I don't remember, but around that time. And yeah, so I did that, even though I wanted to color that so I could get to work on a different comic that I've had a new idea for recently. And I do want to work on that as well. But, I mean, I really should be pushing the online course stuff, and I've been, I'd say, procrastinating it a little bit, even though I'm not really afraid to keep working on it. I'm excited, but I know. Yeah. No, I have to sit down and be here in the middle of the day, where usually I like to be on the other side of campus, and it's a 15-minute walk. And it's kind of a pain. And all of the food stuff is over there, and I could bring my laptop, but that thing is a brick, and I like my 2 monitors. So sounds like the solution is to maybe just wake up early tomorrow. I mean, I woke up at 6:30 again. It can be done. Wait. No, today's Wednesday. What time did I wake up at? I don't know. I think I stayed in bed a little longer today then, because... Wait, no, today's Tuesday. What am I talking about? Tomorrow's Wednesday. Man. Alright, maybe I shouldn't work tonight. It is March 10th. Yeah, no, I've been all over the place today. And I wasn't stressed. That was good. I mean, I'm really starting to settle into this, whole... Oh yeah, and I had like 3 video calls today as well. So today was okay. Yeah, I don't feel as bad for being as less productive today then, because I was productive. Man, we got call at 6:30, class at 8, call at 1, class at 2, 2 events at 5 and 6, and then a call at 8. And now it's 9. Okay, yeah, it's... wow. But, you know, during my first class of the day at 8, it was really boring. We were talking about, like, tax forms, which are important. You know, you gotta learn those. But it was really boring. So I colored in the first strip of the Miraculous comic, and it looks really nice, and I'm so excited to work on the rest of it. I want to finish it all now. I'm so excited, and I'm so bummed that I missed comic time again tonight. But I will also have like a 13-hour flight in a couple days, so I think I'll be covered in that department. Oh man, I can't believe it's so soon. It's amazing, and I'm gonna try and continue these logs. I'll have to wonder about morning pages and stuff, but speaking of, this week, week 7, connection, and thankfully, it is not about talking to people more. We win. Listen, I'm a self-proclaimed ambivert, because those exist, where you're kind of just right smack in the middle between introvert and extrovert, where like, ultimately, yes, you recharge your energy the most when you're alone. However, you also recharge from hanging out with good people. I mean, nah, maybe I'm just an introvert who's not shy. Yeah, but anyway, I like my alone time, and I very dislike not alone time with people I don't like. I mean, I feel like that's kind of a normal thing for anyone to have to think about, but whatever. So yeah, I haven't read fully through the readings. I haven't checked it on the tasks yet, because there's like another autofill thing. There's a task in the middle, and I think this section talked about an essay. Might also be an airplane activity, but this section, I thought I would need the least. Well, no, I didn't think I needed the least. I mean, obviously I could always use some more connection. I was talking about it last log. But it's not about connection with people. It's about connection with the artistic will of the world. Bro. Anyway. It's about being more of an instrument to your art than the conductor type deal, where you don't put all this pressure on yourself to be the producer, you are the creator. No, the creation stuff is not you. You are the instrument, you are the channel. You are just getting things from your head down onto paper. There's no creation happening, there's no like meticulous construction happening in your brain. I mean, sure, there's like mental tools and stuff you gotta know with like basic learning anatomy and all that stuff, but like, that's just refining the instrument, man. So I like this chapter very much, and the second half of it, the second paragraph, title of it, Perfectionism. As soon as I saw that, I laughed out loud. I openly chuckled. I was like, huh, yeah, I could use this. So I read it, and it was wonderful, and I cannot wait to not be a perfectionist anymore. It's great. 2 chapters ago, I stopped myself from overthinking as much. 2 times ago from that, I stopped criticizing myself as much. And now, yeah, I'm feeling it throughout my life as well. My inner voice, we found it. And now it's getting louder. It's amazing. You know, the person who I looked up to, who I was really bummed that like kind of seriously disregarded my passions, I'm mad about it now. I value myself enough to defend myself, and that inner voice got offended. And when in log 40, when I was like, okay, no personal projects for the day, inner child went, that's not happening. So, very exciting. And maybe along with getting rid of the clothes and stuff, but I'm seriously starting to feel a little bit of a style change needing to happen. yeah, like clothing, aesthetics, stuff like that. Like there's some inner vibe rising from the depths, and I'm ready to accept it because this is exciting. Oh, the third paragraph was about risk. I haven't read that part yet. And then there's a ton of stuff and then tasks. I might read the rest of it tonight. Yeah. Oh, you know what? One big thing I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to clear up storage in my phone because you know I'll be taking so many videos and so many pictures and I'll be having so many logs while I'm abroad. And they probably won't be posted there unless like the Airbnbs have Wi-Fi. But that's something we're gonna figure out. Because I mean, I did it on the cruise. We can do it here. And you know I'll be flexing the absolutely beautiful backgrounds and scenery of Florence and Rome. Huh. Yeah, so lovely, lovely. And you know what? This is officially the halfway point in the artist's way. We finished the first 6 weeks. We have now begun the second 6 weeks, which I honestly don't know how much further I can go from here. From week 1, which I mean, I'm a little tempted and also really scared to watch the first log 1. Again, just to compare. You know what? I won't know it now, but I'm gonna throw up on the screen art from log 1 versus art from log 46. Yeah, we'll see how those look together. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the changes right now have been just purely personal, but I think that painting, the oil painting, the big whooshy one, is an excellent capture of everything that's happening right now. And it's done for now, which means I'm gonna have to make a new one soon, and that's gonna be fun. I've started watching more painting videos, and I'm starting to study more painters as well, and I am inspired to do more. And hopefully, with this perfectionism situation workshop out of the way, I will no longer be afraid to try new things. Oh my gosh, you know what? I was talking about this yesterday. Literally last night, I keep predicting what the next chapter is going to be about, even though I have no idea. So I'm guessing this is just the natural mental course of this kind of rehabilitation, which is great. Wonderful. Yeah. I don't think there's anything else I wanted to say. I mean, today was pretty nice. It was pretty chill. Oh, I mean, completely unrelated, but just a fun thing I thought I should say. This morning, on my way to my 8 a.m. class, there was a tent, just in the sidewalk on my way to class that was giving out free, fresh off the grill, pork roll and cheese breakfast sandwiches for a meal swipe, which is prepaid, but free in the moment. And I just thought that was very fun. Because you know what? I was on my way to class early. Because I woke up at 6:30. I had my call with my WeLearn account manager, the online course, and the waitlist numbers are not looking too bad, which is very exciting. I honestly thought no one was going to want to take this course at all. I guess I don't see myself as important, so why would anyone else? However, I have valuable knowledge, and people actually want to learn from me, which is something I haven't fully comprehended yet, I don't think. So I'm gonna let that cook in here, and we're going to embrace this. And I'm just so excited, it feels so professional. So yes, that's that, but then, yeah, breakfast sandwich. And I was like 3 minutes away from being late, got like 8 more minute walk. And you know, I stopped, I was like, I'm getting this breakfast sandwich. Also because I didn't have breakfast. Because like, no food besides soup right now. And my vitamin gummies. I'm using the excuse of spring break right now as to why I don't have any food. Once I get back, I'll take one big fat grocery trip. I'm gonna spend so much money. Oh man. But I mean, Patreon numbers are going up, which means I have more funds in that, which is great. And yeah. I don't know. All I know is I have a lot of things that I want to get done now. And I spent too much time today frolicking in the woods. I only regret it a little bit. I didn't spend too much time frolicking in the woods. No, that was my required rest time. The rest of the day was busy doing business things. Okay. Well, like I said, I'll only push it a little bit. I will move tonight's work cutoff to 11. It's currently just about 9:30. That should give me enough time to like maybe speedrun some comics and to edit. And that will be that. Yeah, because then I'll spend 11 to 12 relaxing, unwinding. And then I'll wake up super early in the morning and get back to work. This is a very unrealistic plan. This might not happen. However, if I totally bait myself with going to my favorite coffee shop in the morning, if I wake up at like 6:30 and work there, that could be kind of fun. Alright, I am very intrigued to see what is going to actually happen. Hopefully I'm not too intrigued to the point where I won't be able to sleep again, but in that case, I'll just work more. So, okay. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Alrighty. Starting off the second half of The Artist's Way with a bang. Let's see what's gonna happen.